It's that time to talk Players Championship on For The Win. Are joined by Sandman and Paulie Fraser. We're back at it. 2 tournaments on the docket, Paul.
Yeah.
At Arnold's tournament last week, we had Live Hong Kong. Congrats to Akshay Bhatia winning in a playoff. And that's his 3rd victory, all in playoffs. We had John Rahm ending his long drought. I think it was over a year for not winning on Live Golf and anywhere in the world. So he kind of needed that.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, I do have a ticket on him to win the Masters already at 17-1, and now the odds are down to 14-1 after his victory. So good news for that side. So Akshay, 3rd victory, first big-time victory. Rory withdraws after the 2nd round. Before the 3rd round last week, back injury. He tweaked his back in the gym, and he tried to get it going. It didn't work, so obviously he wants to be 100% for the Players' Championship, and then that little tournament in Augusta they got in April. So he's still not on site at TPC Sawgrass. They're saying he's going to be traveling there Wednesday, and he's got a late Thursday tee time. So that's something to watch out for anyone betting Rory. So we did cash our each way with Ludwig Aberg. Guy missed so many putts on Saturday and Sunday. I couldn't believe it. I mean, this guy he's part of Team No Putt, where, I mean, I saw him miss some like 2-footers. I was just amazed. And they were saying on TV that, they had an interview with the caddy, and he said, Ludwig's changed his putting and watch out. And after they said that, announcer's curse. But yeah, we got a unit back on that, and we cashed our each way 2 weeks ago with Taylor Moore. So yeah, I know, it's so obvious. It's like when they say this guy has not 3-putted in 200 rounds or whatever the fuck, or this guy has not missed a cut.
End up doing.
Yeah, exactly. It's like clockwork, right? So and then Scotty Scheffler, surprise, Paul, did not finish inside the top 20 or the top 10. 2 straight tournaments outside the top 10 for Scheffler. What in the hell is going on? Is he normal, Paul? Is he human? Is he he have some warts? It's
apparently
crazy to watch. Yeah, crazy to watch. He's actually not like 2-1 or 3-1 in this event. He's actually 5-1. Rory's dropped down from, I think he was 8-1 last week. He's down to like 14-1, so almost double the odds. Probably just because, with the injury, they don't know if he's going to be 100%. Trying to think of someone else in the odds. Tommy Fleetwood had a pretty bad tournament last week, so his odds aren't the greatest. I'm going to lay off of him. I initially thought he would be a good play. Just don't know if he's got the putting for this course. I'm kind of happy that the tournament is in March again. I just like it being the first big event of the year. I like to see a big event before the Masters. And they had this tournament in, I believe, May for about, 10 years or so like there. And then PGA Championship up to May now because they didn't want it in August to avoid conflicting with the Olympics. But the Olympics is only once every 4 years. So, screw them. They can move their shit around, or maybe the Open can start a little bit later or whatever, right? But I like the PGA Championship in August. They're saying his little corny glory's last shot, but it's really the last chance you have to win a major. When I was watching golf back 20 years ago, and maybe I think they're going to talk about this new schedule. That I think the first event next year will be Scottsdale, the Phoenix Open, or the Players Championship, something really really monumental, a big tournament to start the year. Not in Hawaii, yeah, I think they're kind of trying to do what the NASCAR blueprint is, where they have their biggest event, Daytona, right away.
Yeah.
Get all the eyes on them, and then obviously they're trying to avoid the NFL. NFL is a beat. They suck up all the attention, all the eyes. I mean, it is what it is. But let's get into some picks for this week. Go ahead, Paul.
Quick question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hearing all the talk with the pros and cons about making the players, because it is, we all know the players as the unofficial fifth major. It's got the highest purse. It usually has the best field. It's like almost like the crown jewel of the golf, yet it's not a major. What would, like, if you got a chance to vote to make the players the official fifth major, not unofficial, you get a chance to vote on whether it becomes the fifth major or not. Would you say yes or no?
I would say no, just because I don't think we need more majors. Honestly, I would prefer less, but I mean, like the U.S. amateur and the British amateur, they used to be majors back in Bobby Jones' days.
Yeah.
And just recently they took away the U.S. amateur as majors because Jack Nicklaus has 2 U.S. amateur championships. And then, people were telling him when he won his 86 Masters that he won his 20th major. And then just out of nowhere, people just stopped calling it a major, and then he has 18 majors. So I think it's more to do with public perception, and then also with the other 4 majors. Like, do they credit it with, like, the same, I guess, standards as the other majors? So, like, if the other majors kind of come out and say, yeah, we think the Players is a major, and because, I mean, when you do win the Players, you do get an exemption into all the majors, all the big events. It's just that it's a PGA Tour event.
It has
the highest purse.
Even higher than Augusta. You figure the Masters would have it. The highest purse in the entire any golf round or any golf tournament that you play, it's the Players.
It is.
Yet
I mean,
it's not a major, yet everybody refers to the Players as a major.
As the fifth. Yeah, but it's as close as you can get, right? It's as close as you can get. I mean, like, it's the best field. You're facing the strongest field of the year, minus the live guys. There's no amateurs. There's no club pros. It's a really, really tough course, especially when the wind blows. Like, I remember one year, I think it was 07 or 08, but the wind blew so hard that the pros were chipping 5 irons onto the 17th hole. And it's only a 130-yard hole. The pros hit their 5-iron 200. And even in the video game, I remember a couple of times where we would have to take, where that little island tree there that they have, about like 100 yards right and short of the green, we'd have to aim there sometimes. And we would barely get it on the green. They would just hold on. So, I mean, this course, it's tough. It's tough field. Everything about it is major except for the title. But at the end of the day, I mean, you just got to go with what it is. And it's a great field. I mean, even before I got into golf, I kind of knew about the 17th hole at Sawgrass.
Yeah.
I knew this was a big event. I just didn't really know too much until we started playing the Tiger Woods video game. Then we realized no wind, you can get this course. Like, the par 5s are gettable. We got some really tough holes, like the 8th hole, that tough par 3, 14, that really tough par 4. 18 obviously is really tough. I mean, strip of fairway there to land it in, and then 17 well, it's 17, Paul. We know what 17 is. It's a bit of a carnival, but Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's no arguing that point. It doesn't matter what you think about golf or if you're a fan of the PGA Tour or not. It's that hole has its way. So I got four picks for this week, Paul. I'm going to kick it off with a straight hitter, Russell Henley, taking him with the three places each way at 55-1. Wow. He's been he's in the mix, getting top 20s and top 30s. Never really contending this year, but he's had a decent history at this course, and I just got a feeling about him. This is his time to pop. Straight hitter, pretty accurate, hits a lot of greens, good putter. So give me Russell Henley, 55-1. I think his odds have gone down. I think he's down to, with each way three places, 45-1.
Wow.
So there's a little cashola coming in on Mr. Henley. Next up, I'm going to go with the Aussie, Minwoo Lee, Chef Chipinski. We had him at Pebble Beach. He had a second place for us, but we didn't have the each way there. So we're taking him at 50-1 each way.
Wow.
Three places. He actually 2 years ago was playing really well at this tournament. I think it was the first year that Scheffler won, or the second year. I don't remember. But he won this tournament for about 2.5, 3 rounds. It was just a couple of water balls got him. And not known to be like a straight driver. He's known for his chipping. He's known for his length. And not really his irons so much. Believe it or not, his irons have been really solid. Last week, he was, I think, in the top 15 most of the tournament. Fell back a little bit on Sunday. Obviously, Pebble, second place. So he's just been solid golfer, Minwoo Lee. And he actually got our first win for our show in our first season last year at the Houston Open. So let's see if Min can get across the line. He's a top golfer. He just doesn't have like a signature victory, like a big boy event victory yet. And I mean, if he can he's got this little mini driver that he uses. It's not a 3-wood. It's not a driver. It's kind of like a 2-wood. And he hits it pretty straight, and he hits it like 290. So I think if he can use that.
It's almost like VJ's Frankenwoody. It's got a 5-wood head. It's got a 7-wood shaft, yet it's got a,
9-wood loft or something.
So it's like VJ's Frankenwoody.
More or less, but a lot of these pros are using mini drivers now, just because the 3-wood, like, they can hit their 5-woods almost as far as the 3-wood, and then the 3-wood doesn't come in that high, obviously, so they can just use the 5-wood, and then for driving, they can just use this mini driver that'll go further, and it's more forgiving than a 3-wood. So 3-wood's almost coming a little bit obsolete. I mean, still be the traditionalist that'll use it, but I think Minwoo will get around this place, and I think at 50-1 with 3 places. Give me a sweat on Sunday. Last 2 weeks, we've had 2 top 3 finishes, and cashing the each ways is nice. And then third guy I am going with is a guy kind of under the radar. He's played well here before. He's been knocking on the door. Another guy like Minwoo Lee, a top player. Doesn't really have a signature big boy event win. I'm going with Maverick McNeely, the only guy on tour that flies himself to every event, a lot like Mr. Palmer did. And like with a name like Maverick, how can you not fly? Like, come on. Everyone's seen Top Gun, right? So let's see his golfing skills this week. He's 90-1 with the each way of 3 places. So sign me up for that. He's a complete player, good putter. He's sneaky long. Irons have gotten better over the last few years. He was just known as a really good putter, but I think he's got a complete game, and he's under the radar. I don't think many people are going to be selecting him, so I'm going to take McNeely at 90-1. And then the last guy, but not the least, the long shot. He hasn't been playing well this year, but Paul, he's a straight hhitter. Hits a lot of greens with his irons. Mr. Two Gloves, Aaron Rye. I got him at 160 to 1 with the each way 3 places.
Whoa.
Just taking a long shot here, just a shot in the dark.
Yeah.
You know, the last 3 years, the players to win this tournament have been Scheffler, McIlroy. So I'm thinking maybe it's time for someone kind of out of the blue, out of the mix, just to maybe get across the line. And Aaron Rye, he's got the skill set. He's just the putting comes and goes. Not a super long hitter. You don't need length on this course.
Yeah.
I would say of all the 5 big events of the season, right? This and the 4 majors, I think this is the one that's open to like the shorter hitters the most, because if you look at the history, I mean, I think the second year I watched this tournament, Fred Funk won in 04, and he was not known as a long hitter. Stephen Ames won in 07 when he was battling with VJ, and he's not a long hitter. Tim Clark won this in 2010, I believe, not a long hitter. KJ Choi, my first ever golf victory. I got him at 75 to 1. Put a whole dollar on him, Paul, in 2007, almost 20 years ago, and he won. Not a long hitter, even though he was known as the Tank. But all those were all in March, and when it moved to May, it was just playing different, a lot faster, a lot harder. But I think Aaron Rye can sneak up and maybe scare some of the top players in the world. He's got a great skill set for this course, and I see him popping out of nowhere on this track at the stadium course, the masterpiece built by Pete Dye, and let's not forget Alice Dye. She was the one who came up with the idea for 17. Right, so rest in peace to those greats.
She's the devious mastermind behind the 17th hole.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was just a sand fill. Like, they put all the sand there for the course, and they just dug it all out, and then they're like, okay, 16th hole here, a par 5, then we have the 18th hole here. What do we do with this? And then little old Alice, little sweet Alice, just said, "Hey, let's just make it an island hole with all water around it." And Pete's like, "All right, honey, let's do it." And here we are, 10 million golf balls in the water later.
Yeah, and it's definitely not a flat green at all.
Oh man, I remember actually talking to a guy. This is like 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. Chatting with some guy from the States, and just brought up the topic of golf, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm from Florida," and I'm like, "Oh, you played Sawgrass, obviously, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." And then you obviously ask, it's like, "Hey, what'd you make on 17?" And he's like, 5. He's like, 5. Oh, I'm like, "Oh, so you were wet, right?" He's like, "No, I hit the green and 4 putted." Right, so it's got a lot of. It's basically 2 greens. It's at right side for the Sunday location, and then left side for the back pin. I think they put on Friday. Front left, I think they put on Saturday to see if there's hole-in-ones. But yeah, it's gonna be a fun event. Big purse, and looking forward to it. It's always thrilling. No lead is safe. You can be up 5 with 3 to go, and you go splash a couple of times, and bad things can happen at any corner. Oh, and then we're gonna go into a little tiny live golf. Singapore just got one bet, Paul.
Okay.
One bullet in the chamber. I'm gonna take Bryson. He hasn't won in a while on the live circuit. Kind of like John Rahm hadn't, and I think maybe he's seen what John Rahm did after both of them were in the last group with Anthony Kim. When Anthony Kim got his breakout victory at Adelaide in Australia. And Bryson kind of just had a whatever tournament after there in Hong Kong, so I think he's going to bounce back. 11 to 1 is pretty steep, but you don't go under 15 to 1 ever, but going to make a little exemption here and take him. It's a lot to lay, but I think pretty much just got to beat John Rahm, Terrell Hatton, and a few other top guys to win this event. So give me big bad Bryson DeChambeau, 11-1 at Live Singapore. We'd love to know what you guys are betting or picking for this tournament. Let us know down below in the comments what you guys got up your sleeves. Next week we are going to Innisbrook, Paul, for the Snake Pit.
Sweet. Yeah, and
looking forward to that
as well too. In the comments as well too. Let us know what you guys think. You know, if they had an opportunity to make the Players Champion the official 5th major, would you guys go for it? You know, yes or no?
I'm going to add a poll question.
Yeah.
I'm going to add that poll question onto our onto the channel there, so there'll be a poll there. Do you think the Players Championship is a major? Yes or no? So
yeah,
let us know. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Thank you for liking and subscribing.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.
Hang loose, people. Peace out.